into a seated position. Sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And align the back of your skull with your sacrum. And use your hands to glide your thighs forward. Feel as if you're creating space in the top of your hips and hip flexors. You press your sit bones down, and then as your sit bones are pressing down, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from waist. And then as you exhale, just gently glide your thighs forward. You'll feel as if your belly is moving away from the top of hips. You should feel an opening into lower back. And let your arms come to rest onto your thighs. Close your eyes. And feel for embodying yourself in its totality, or in as much as you're able to feel that sense of embodying yourself. In other words, you're feeling yourself as if complete. And taking time now to acknowledge yourself from the tips of toes through to the crown of your head. Just noticing how your body feels. Feeling for areas of tightness. Feeling where there's discomfort in your body. And noticing also those areas that you are habitually drawn to. Sometimes it's that sense of being very needy, that you're constantly drawn to the same places. It doesn't mean that this is not an area in which there's some trauma. It just means that you're drawn there. And for me, there were many times where I was constantly drawn to a shoulder, like a shoulder injury. And that constant focus on that one area, it sometimes means that you're neglecting other parts of your body. So feel for embody and to embrace the whole of your body as you scan your body. And with this different focus, notice what other areas your attention is drawn to. So pick a spot, pick one area to focus your practice today. And then breathe into this area. And as you exhale, using the breath to just exhale, clearing anything out that's getting stuck into the area. And then deepen your breath, breathing into the area you've chosen. And exhale. One more breath into the area you've chosen, deep breath. And exhale. And release. Bring the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Flexing the toes back towards your shins. Your heels, they're about 12 inches away from your pelvic bone. Bring your hands back behind you so that you're on your fingertips. And then feel as if you're pushing the floor away. So your sit bones presses down and you feel the sensation of lengthening through the spine. Kapalabhati breathing is your pranayama. We're aiming for 80 pumps. Activate your feet, spreading toes. Now take a partial inhale. Sharp exhales through the nose, moving belly. So keep chest dipped, keep the chest lifted, keep the spine long. And now take a deep breath. Breathe in for as long as you can, or as deep as you can. Feel yourself filling up from inside out. At the top of the breath, hold the breath. So your feet are active and your spine is long. Keep feeling the sensation of lengthening up. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale, exhaling through the mouth. Exhale completely. At the end of the exhale, tuck your chin to chest and pull your belly in. Feel your belly pulls in, it pulls up. You should feel the opening into your lower vertebrae as your belly's in. Keep feeling the sensation of lengthening ribs away from your waist, but your shoulders, softening your shoulders away from your ears. Relaxing your neck. Stay here, relax your belly, and then breathe in deeply. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. Belly's in. Breathe into lower back. Deep breath, lengthening your lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Feet are still active. Now feel this right down into your pelvic bone. And as you breathe in, move your belly back away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Press your sit bone to floor and then breathe in. You're lengthening, nice and easy. Go easy as you're lengthening your ribs away from waist. Continue to move with ease as you fold forward. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way, coming all the way back up. Shoulder shrugs in knee power. So bring your left foot over your right thigh, drawing your left foot back towards your right hip, and working with the knee-to-knee alignment in this pose. That's difficult for you, then straighten your right leg, reaches straight forward. Try not to be sitting on your left heel. So ease your left heel away from your, ease your right heel away from your left sit bone. And then relax your arms down by your side for shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders are up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid-tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And then relax your arms. Eagle arms in knee pal. As you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, gliding the shoulders down. Feel for pressing sit bones down to floor and breathe, lifting, lengthening your ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, whilst pressing sit bones down, reach your forearms forward. And breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your arms forward. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, bringing your forearms to the floor and forehead relaxes to forearms. And breathing into lower back, feel the sensation of lengthening away from your lower back. And as you breathe out, you're allowing your body to melt forward. Now connect your breath with your spot. Deep breath. And exhale, release. And ease on up, pushing the floor away as you come all the way back up. Change the cross of your legs. Knee pal, right leg is over the left. Easing your left foot out so you're not sitting on your left heel. Straighten your left leg if you need to, so that if you're feeling this into your knees. Shoulder shrugs, arms are relaxed by your side. Activate feet. And then breathe into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Keep chest lifted. And as you exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And as you exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And then release. Eagle arms. Arms are out to the side. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hand. And as you breathe out, your shoulders are down away from your ears. Press your sit bones to floor and use this contraction. Breathe in, lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up and reach your forearms forward. Now breathe in and lifting your belly up away from pelvis. Your diaphragm is lifted. And as you breathe out, reaching your forearms forward. Feet are active. Now sit bones are glued to the floor. And then breathe in, lengthening up from there. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, bringing your forearms to the floor. Relax forehead towards forearms. And from your pelvic bowl, breathe in, move belly back away from pelvic bone. And feel the opening into lower back as you exhale. Belly's in. Feet are active. Now breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're letting your body melt forward. One more breath here. Deep breath. And exhale, release. These are not pushing the floor away. Your next pose is side bend, seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten your left leg is reaching straight forward. You tuck in your right foot in so the heel is by the groin. Or alternatively, you have the option of reaching your right knee back so that the right heel is by your right glute. Moving thighs away from each other or tucking the foot in. Bring your right hand back, the fingertips are onto the floor. If your foot has come back, take hold of your ankle with your right hand. Pressing into left sit bones, breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down on inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to the left shoulder. If you're not holding your right ankle with your right hand, lift your right arm up and reach it back. The hand's 12 inches from floor. Now breathe in and lengthen your left side ribs up away from your left hip. Feel as if the ribs are coming up into the left armpit. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder down away from your hip. Deep breath, lift your belly away from pelvis. Now slightly roll your chest up towards the sky as you glide your right shoulder away from it. Activate your feet, spreading the toes. Feel as if you're reaching forward with the ball of your foot. Now breathe in and move your chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Chest opener. On the next breath, release your right arm, stretch your right arm up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, you feel as if you're moving your chest forward and then reaching your right arm straight back. And breathe into the back of your heart, right between your shoulder blades. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening that right arm away from right ear. Third arm position. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up towards the sky. Feel your left side ribs also opening up. And as you breathe out, lengthen left arm over, so right arm lengthens over right ear. Glide your right sit bone back. Neck is relaxed. Now breathe in and lift and lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, reach forward as there's beams reaching through the fingertips. On your next breath, deep breath, expanding your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands down either side of your left foot. Pressing down into your left sit bone. And as you breathe in, lifting your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And move with ease. Exhale as you fold. Now relax your shoulders and relax your neck. If your hamstrings are feeling really tight, bending your left knee, contract heels to sit bones, reach forward with the ball of your foot. Now breathe into lower back. Your sit bones are pressing down, and as you breathe, you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. Keep moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. And change the cross of your leg. Straighten your right leg. Right leg is reaching straight forward, spread the toes. Left foot is tucked in, heels by the groin, or option to bring your left foot back so that the left heel is by the glutes. Moving thighs away from each other. If you've brought your left foot back, reach your left hand back, take hold of the ankle. Otherwise, if the foot is tucked in, Left hand is back, fingertips to the floor. Press down into your right sit bone. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up. Feel your side ribs opening. And as you breathe out, right arm is down and inside of right leg. Relax your right ear to the right shoulder. If you're not holding your left ankle with left hand, lift your left arm up and then reach it back. And then breathe in and lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder to right ear. Now feel the breath. Move the breath down into pelvic bowl and then move your belly back away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Press your sit bone to floor and then breathe in. Feel you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder. Feel as if you're easing it up and then back, lengthening it back away from your left ear. On the next breath, chest open, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up towards the sky. Fingers are spreading. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, you're lengthening your left arm straight back. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel the energy that moves your heart with this breath. And then lift up. Lift out of your right side as you lift your chest, moving chest to chin. That left arm reaches back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your left arm right up towards the sky. Keep lifting out of your right side. Exhale as you lengthen your left arm over left ear. So you're still in the side bend. Press into your right sit bones and lift out of your right side. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm forward as you reach your left sit bone back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expand your ribs out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands to the floor. Feet still active. Now feel this at the top of your right thigh, by your hip joint, and breathe there. As you breathe there, lift your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, lead with your chest as you fold forward. Shoulders relaxed and your neck is relaxed. Your hamstrings are feeling really tight at this moment. Bend your right knee, heels contract to sit bone, and reach forward with the ball of your foot. Otherwise, your sit bone presses back to floor, and then breathe in and lengthen. Feel the movement into lower back as you lengthen. Now, without forcing, with ease, you're folding forward on the exhale. Now feel the physical sensations for you as you're holding into this pose. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're allowing your body to melt forward over your right thigh. Belly is pulling in. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away as you come all the way back up. Your next pose today is turbo dog. So from here, you move everything away and come onto your knees, bending you up for turbo dog. In turbo dog, you're reaching your hands forward, spreading the fingers. Your hands and wrists are aligned as it comes up towards the shoulders. From here, you will wrap the shoulders, you're squeezing your elbows in. Feeling the serratus muscles are engaged. So relax your neck, relax your shoulders, and look at your own knees. Now take a deep breath into upper back, lifting and spreading the upper back, curling your toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor, and then lengthen the spine as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. Breathe in and broaden across your upper back. And exhale, squeeze your elbows in towards each other And feel as if you're reaching elbows to the floor. They don't touch. As you breathe in, breathe to the front of your heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and reach your heels to the floor. As you breathe in, feel the lengthening your top ribs away from your shoulders. And as you breathe out, wrap the shoulders, squeeze your elbows towards each other, but keep pushing the floor away from you. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Come on down. Elbow to knee, so lie down on your back, starting your abdominal sequence, giving your arms a rest and working into belly and into your abdominals. So lie down on your back and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your back is tricky. You can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. Knees at a right angle. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed. Hands clasped behind head and neck. Take a deep breath into lower back. As you do so, press your lower back down and lift your head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching your elbows to your left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Keep moving your right thigh forward. Spread the toes and pull belly in. Now press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Now spread the toes and reach your left leg forward. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Pull lower belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Now feel for moving your right thigh away from pelvis. Keep sending your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Now press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Your lower back presses down to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Move your left thigh forward as you reach out with the ball of your foot. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Now curl tailbone up, and then reach your left leg forward, pull belly in. Belly pulls in, press your lower back to the floor, feel as if you're moving pubic bone away from the thigh. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching both elbows to your left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Pull belly in. Now reach your left elbow up so the shoulder blades are off the floor and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to right knee, straighten left leg. Relax your left hip, curl tailbone up, send your left leg forward, pull lower belly in. Reach your right elbow up, shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly in and press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor, and place the soles of your feet down to the floor. Then roll to your left side. Bring your right hand down by your chest, flatten your right hands onto the floor, breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come on up. Come onto your knees for bird wing. Giving your abs a rest Once you work back into your arms. Sitting down onto your heels, tuck your elbows into the elbows into the side of your body. Spread the fingers. Birthing, take a deep breath and draw your hands together. And as you breathe out, as you lift your chest, you're opening the arms out. Keep squeezing your elbows in. Shoulders are down. Breathe in, drawing hands together. Exhale, chest is lifting and then open up. Keep the chest lifted, keep the shoulders squeezing down and together. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up and then open up. Squeeze your elbows in. Keep reaching your arms away from you. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. Keep the chest lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep moving the arms back, but squeeze your elbows in. One more. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, as you lift up, keep the chest lifted. Squeeze your elbows in. Shoulder blades are squeezing towards each other. Glide the shoulders down, but keep chest lifted. And then release. Your next pose is straddle lifting through. So lie down on your back. And clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor. Reach your legs up and then straddle the legs out towards the side. You're reaching out with the balls of your feet. Your back is tweaky. You can do frog lifting through instead of straddle. And you can move to the wall so that the soles of your feet are pressing against the wall. So options is to do frog or to do straddle. Hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Head and shoulders onto the floor. Now press your lower back to floor and inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and then lengthen. You're stretching your legs out towards the side. Reach your elbows up towards the sky. Feel the opening into lower back. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, you're pressing your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest as you reach your elbows up. Hold the breath. And exhale, curl tailbone up. Now stretch your left leg away from you, right out. Keep moving out right into the big toe. Feel the little toe as it lengthens away from you. Reach your right leg away from you. Reach out. Feel your big toe lengthens. Now feel your little toe as it lengthens. Keep stretching your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Pull your belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and then send your legs out towards the side. Feel for reaching your sit bones away from you. Now pull belly in. Feel as if your belly is moving away from the top of your thighs. Belly is in. Press your lower back down to the floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Relax the back of your head into your hands and move chin away from chest. And as you exhale, you're curling tailbones up. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Your feet are active. Keep lengthening legs to the side. Pull belly in. Curl your pubic bone to navel. Lengthen your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Now press your lower back down to floor. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Use your hands at the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Face the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge. If you have a block, you can do this pose with supported bridge. So the block is placed within touching distance, and you're reaching your hands down to brush your heels with your fingertips. Lining up your heels with your sit bones or heels a hip distance apart. Then your arms are relaxing by your side. And your shoulders are relaxing away from your hips. Feel for pressing your buttocks to the floor, and then breathe in, lengthening your belly away from pelvis. Now press feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Feel as if you're sending thighs and knees away from you. As you breathe in, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis as you lift up. Now feel your inner thighs they're squeezing towards each other so the knees are not flared to the side. As you breathe in, expand your ribs out towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, as you press your feet to the floor, lift your pelvis up and then send thighs and knees forward. And feeling the energy that's gathering into your lower back. And then breathe in, you're lengthening away, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, slight tilt in pelvis, feels as if your pubic bone is reaching to sky. Grabbing hold of your block, and then breathe into lower back, spreading the ribs, lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. Press your feet to floor, tilt pelvis, exhale as you lift up. The block is placed under the sacrum, not onto your spinal column. Working with one leg up. Anchor your right foot to the floor, right heel is aligned with right sit bone. So press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, sending your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Breathe into left hip, deep breath, feel for sending your left thigh out and up. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your right thigh away from you. So right foot presses to the floor, right thigh lengthens away. As you breathe in, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from the top of your block. Press your right foot down as you exhale, sending that left leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your left knee and draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot down onto the floor. Anchor your left foot to the floor, line up the left heel with left sit bone. And as you breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right leg out and up towards the sky. You're reaching out with the balls of your foot. Breathe into your right hip. Feel the easy right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that right leg up. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis as you move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, send your left thigh forward, opening into lower back. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, you're sending your left foot presses down, right leg is lengthening up. And as you breathe out, relax your throat and relax your shoulders. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your right knee and draw the right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, placing your right foot to the floor. Both feet are to the floor. Feet are anchored to the floor. And breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest rises to chin. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, move the block. Coming down vertebrae by vertebrae. So as you breathe in, spread the ribs, move chest to chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Keeping the tilt until you are down. Grabbing hold of your roll for abs with the roll. Twisting abs with the roll. The roll is placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can move to the wall so the heels are up against the wall, especially if your back is feeling tweaky. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your legs straight up and both elbows to left knee. Now squeeze the roll, squeeze sit bone to tailbone, stretch your legs up as you reach your left shoulder away from floor, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center, hold the breath. Keep pressing your lower back down, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Squeeze the roll, squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Now lengthen your legs up as you reach your right shoulder away from floor, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Pause the breath, press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll, squeeze sit bones to tailbone. Now as you stretch in your legs up, lift your chest as you reach your elbows to left knee, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center, bend the knee, don't bend the knees, just hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up and your elbows are to right knee. Keep lengthening out of your right side as you reach your elbow up. Now send your left elbow towards the outside of your right calf. Pull belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Roll to your right side. Keep the neck relaxed. Bring your left hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you're coming up. Right hand supports your head and neck. Come onto your knees for dolphin. So in your dolphin pose today, you have options of dolphin, one leg up, same dolphin, and everyone do dolphin, and then option poses to go from dolphin to dolphin flash prep, from dolphin flash prep to dolphin prep with one leg up. So I'll just demonstrate flash prep with one leg up, and I think everyone else is familiar with the pose. So I'll demonstrate those anyway. In your dolphin pose, you're bringing your hands onto your biceps, your elbows. Sorry, I'll demonstrate sideways so you get to see. Your hands are onto biceps, your elbows are down under the shoulders, and you're reaching your hands forward, spreading the fingers. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. When you're doing flash prep, your right hand, in this instance, is coming back towards the knee. Your elbow and wrist are aligned and the fingers are spread. Here, you take a deep breath, lifting. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Curl your toes under. And as you exhale, you lift your knees off the floor and moving chest back to thighs and knees. So this is your flash prep. You want to go further in flash prep. You're anchoring into right leg, lifting your left leg up and stretching it back. You're staying here for about 3 breaths before the foot comes down, your knee comes down, and you change. So that's your flash prep stance, either flash prep with both feet on the floor or flash prep moving to one leg up. Doing dolphin, hands onto your biceps, elbows down, reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. So everyone's doing dolphin and then moving on to the next stage. Take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread your back and curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and then reaching back. You're moving chest to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, feel the lifting your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, send your sit bones back, moving chest to thighs and knees. Connect with your spots. So connect your breath with your spots. Breathe in there, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. Back of the thighs, back of the calves reaches to that back wall. Relax your throat. Now on the breath, spread the breath through the whole of your back. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your fingertips forward away from you. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up and reach it back. Stay with that for 3 to 4 breaths. If you're working with flash breath, bring your right hand back so your right elbow is coming towards your right knee. Flatten your right hand to the floor. Tuck your right elbow in. Ensure your right elbow and wrist are aligned. Then anchor into right leg. Breathe in. If you're working with the leg up, lift your left leg up and reach it back. Otherwise, keep both feet to the floor. Everyone breathe into left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, if you're lengthening back, send that left leg back. Keep tucking your right elbow in if you're in flash breath. Deep inhale. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. If you're in flash breath, come down and change. Or if you can change while still up, change. Everyone, you're anchoring into your left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathing into your right hip, deep breath. Feel the easing right thigh away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send that right leg back. If you're in flash breath, keep tucking your left elbow in. One more breath, deep breath. You're sending your right leg back and away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your right foot to the floor. Bend the knees and come all the way down. Take a breath. And from there, you come into stand standing in horse stance for Agnisara with back traction. So standing on your mat, your feet are about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from you. Your knees are bent, the toes are pointing out towards the side, pressing down into your feet, lift the toes, spread the toes on the balls of your feet. Hands are onto your thighs, reaching the thumbs, the fingers towards your thighs. Agnisara, from here, we're doing four times, too slow, too fast. Pressing sit bones down, take a deep breath. And exhale. Chin tucking in, belly's coming in, and let it go. All the way in and up, let it go. All the way in. Let it go. All the way in. Release. All the way in. Release. Take a breath. You breathe in. Exhale. Slow. Tuck the chin to chest. Suck your belly in and up. Let it go. Suck it in and up. Let it go. All the way in and up. And release. All the way back. And release. Breathe in. And exhale. Move the belly. Chin is tucking in. Feet presses down. Tailbone stuck into the floor. Now move the belly. And again, breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in. Feet presses to the floor. Hands presses to the thighs. And move in the belly. And release. Stand and straighten the legs. Keep the feet this distance apart. Press your hands behind your back. As you press your feet to the floor, lift the toes and spread the toes. Now breathe in, feet presses down, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, your arms are lifting up over the shoulders. Shoulders away from your ears, so relax your neck. Looking back towards your heels. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in and lengthening, lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold forward. Arms over shoulders. If your hamstrings are very tight, bend the knees Otherwise, straighten legs, lift your kneecaps. And breathe in, keep moving belly forward, away from pelvis. And exhale as you fold. Now reach your arms up and reach your shoulders away from your hips. Keep the neck relaxed. Connect with your spot. Breathe there, deep breath. And exhale as you fold, belly's pulling in. One more breath, deep breath. Make it a soothing breath. And then feel for that slow release as you fold. Feet presses the floor, arms over shoulders, and shoulders away from your hips. And release. Breathe in, push the floor away. Breathe in as you're coming up. Keep the chin tucked into chest. Keep lifting the chest up. Keep pressing your feet to the floor. Arms are reaching down towards the floor. Chest is lifting. And release. Heel toe feet together. And then move to the wall for your next pose. So your next pose is dolphin against the wall. Starting with your feet, soles of your feet towards the wall. Bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Bring your elbows down onto the shoulders and then reach your hands forward. You can clasp your hands at this point, but keep the elbows tucked in so they're not wider than the shoulders. Relax your neck and shoulders. Take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread the back, curl your toes under, and exhale. Lift your knees off the floor and move your chest towards your thighs. Options here. In dolphin, you can place one foot on the wall, stay here for about 3 to 4 breaths, moving chest towards the wall and sending that left leg away from you. After you've done your breaths, that foot comes down, the other foot goes up, and you lengthen back, 3 to 4 breaths. Option, both feet stay on the floor, or the third option is both feet are on the wall, pushing the floor away with your hands and moving chest to thighs and knees. Chest is moving towards the wall. Option to go further by reaching your left leg straight up, 3 to 4 breaths. Belly's in, chest to the wall. Stay here, 3 to 4 breaths, and then the foot comes to the wall, the other foot goes up. Stay here, and then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away, chest to the wall. Come into the pose and choose your version, your option. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. If you're lengthening that leg up, stretch it up and reach out with the balls of your foot. As you breathe, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your forearms. As you breathe out, pull your belly in and move your chest closer towards the wall. If you're working with one leg up, place a foot that was up back onto the wall and switch. Other foot is reaching up. And then breathe into the leg that's reaching up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, keep sending that leg up. Keep moving your chest towards the wall. Deep breath. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your forearms and hands. As you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, move your chest towards the wall, pull your belly in. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Coming down, foot back to the wall and then coming down. And then come to stand at the front of your mat. So working into your next poses now, moving into your salutations. Standing at the front of your mat. Stand with your feet together. If your back is tree, you can bring your feet a little bit wider. The first few of these poses, we're going to go really slow today to really feel for deep opening into hips, into lower back, and into pelvis. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, lift the toes, spread the toes. Feel as if you're lengthening one by one, you're lengthening each toe away from you as the toes come back to the floor. Feel as if you're pressing down into your heels, and then as you breathe in, reaching your arms out and up. Feel the lengthening through the whole of the spine as you reach up. Keep the length, and as you breathe out, folding forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need. Traction your right thigh forward. Now press into your left shin as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Press your right foot to the floor and then lift up a little bit more. And as you breathe out, your hands are down. Step your right leg back. Step it back for plank. You reach back into heels. Now bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Keep the elbows tucked in as you come and down. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, lower down. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe in. Toes curled under. And exhale. Press it back for downward dog. Feel for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. Lunge. Breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Add the knee if you need. And then lengthening your arms up towards the sky. Go a little deeper. Press that left foot down as you stretch your arms up. And as you breathe out, hands down, step forward. Right foot steps forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together, action. Press your feet to floor. And as you breathe in, your arms are reaching up, telescoping ribs as you stretch up. Keep the length. Breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Inhale, step your right leg back for lunge. Right knees to the floor, pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands for lunge. Left knees to the floor, pushing the floor away as you reach in your arms out and up towards the sky, spreading the fingers. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you lengthen up. And exhale, hands together, action. Chair pose. Bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Spread the fingers. Exhale, fold forward bend, lengthening through the spine, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from your thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Inner ankles as if they're squeezing towards each other. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, readjust. Hands are on the shoulders. Breathe in, toes curled under. And exhale, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by your left hand. Easy right foot towards the right edge of the mat. And push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. As you reach back into heels, lower down on exhale, keeping elbows tucked in. Breathe into upward facing dog, tops of the feet on the floor, moving chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back, sit bones presses to heels. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. If you need to come down, come down. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. His left foot slightly towards the right left edge of the mat. You're pushing the floor away as you reach up. Push the floor away with both feet as you stretch your arms to sky. And exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. As you reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down to about 2 inches, and then breathe into upward facing dog. Keep lengthening away from your belly, away from pelvis, lower is away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing you away in your downward dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, hop your legs between the hands or step it through. And as you breathe out, lengthen through the spine as you fold forward. Chair pose, knees are bent, and as you breathe in, your arms are reaching up. And as you breathe out, stand and bring your hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs as you stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. You're sweeping your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back, step it back for plank. And reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, you can place knees to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Go down and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. You're pushing the floor away as you're lengthening your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step, right leg back, bend your right knee, and reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down and step your left foot back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you lengthen your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Stepping your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms towards the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Take a moment, feel your feet as you're grounding down into the earth. Let your shoulders be soft. And then release. Your next pose is downward facing dog against the wall or handstand against the wall. So downward facing dog against the wall, you can do both feet onto the wall or reaching one leg up. You can do option to do shower. So your hands will be on the wall. You press your feet to the floor. You breathe in, lifting up. This is shower. And as you breathe out, you reach your sit bones back. Feel as if you're pushing the wall away, wrapping the shoulders. Keep sending your sit bones back. Keep pressing feet to the floor. So that is your option to do shower. If you're doing that, aim to 8 to 10 breaths in shower. If you're doing downward dog against the wall, aim for 3, maybe 4, even 5 breaths. If you want to go further, working with one leg up, aim for 3 breaths with each leg up towards the sky. Or alternatively, have a go with handstand, aiming for as many breaths as you can. So only do handstand if you feel really confident with them. And focus in whatever pose you're in. Really use your banders. You're pulling your belly in, sucking it up, and then opening into your lower vertebrae. So go ahead into the pose, choosing your pose. Deep breaths. Suck it all up and then keep lengthening, pushing the floor away or lengthening your legs up towards the wall. Keeping the neck relaxed. Sit bones presses up towards your heels. Liz, send your sit bones back a little bit more. There, that's it. Come down a little bit more. Sit bones reaching back. Squeeze your elbows in now. Now you feel that. Keep reaching your sit bones back and squeeze your elbows in. Feel as if you're pushing the wall away a little bit more, Liz. Now you should feel that more. Press your feet to floor and then feel as if you're lengthening up away from floor. Good. Now pull your belly in and send your sit bones back. Yeah, good. Deep breaths. And then everyone release. Come to the front of your mat. Stand at the front of your mat. Coming into a series of your standing poses now, working all poses on one side and then poses on the other side. Starting in Warrior 2. Inhale, step your right leg back for Warrior 2. Your right foot is now square to the short edge of the mat. Line up the front heel with the arc of the back foot. Bend the front knee and reach your arms out to the center. Back of your skull aligns with your sacrum. Archer, breathe in, stretch your left arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around the back and bind the hand. Or use the strap clothing to bind. So if you don't have strap or clothing to bind, use your right hand to tuck your left elbow up. As you press down into your left foot, breathing up the chest as you lift your chest up. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your left elbow up, soften your right shoulder down. And then deep breath, chest lifts. Keep feeling for unlocking that left shoulder as you reach your left elbow up, soften left shoulder down. Press your feet to floor and then breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, both shoulders relax away from your head. Inhale, release. Float your arms out towards the side for Warrior 2. From here, reverse Warrior. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open right side. And as you breathe out, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Left arm is reaching over your left hip. Feel for pressing equally into both feet. And then breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. Lifting your chest to chin. Press your left foot to floor as you reach your left arm over left hip. As you press your right foot down, feel as if you're pressing into the edge of your right foot. And then lengthen. Feel your lengthening out of your right side. Keep that length. And as you breathe out, your left arm reaches over left hip. On the breath, lift your belly. Lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And exhale as you stretch your left arm over left hip. Use the left arm, inhale to pull your body up. And come and straighten your front leg, straighten your left leg. Set up a triangle. So if you need to readjust your feet, maybe bring them a little bit closer, then do so. Arms are reaching to the side. Triangle as you breathe in, anchor into your left leg. Reach your left arm down to the floor, to the foot, the ankle, the calf or shin. And your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. We're transitioning from here into half moon. So you might want to block for your left foot by the floor. From here, you're pressing down into your left leg and you're lifting. Feel as if you're gliding your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, slightly glide your right hip back as you reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe, draw. Keep drawing chest forward towards your chin. Now soften your chest. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach your right arm up towards the sky. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand onto the floor 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side, or the hand is placed onto a block. As you breathe in, as you press into your left foot, glide your body forward, lift your right leg up, and then stretch it back. You're reaching out with the heels, toes are flexed to shins. You can go further, rolling your chest open to the right, reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you press into your left foot, breathe in and lift and lengthening the ribs away from left thigh. And as you breathe out, reach your right heel back, reach your right arm to sky. Deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Press your left foot to the floor. As you reach your right arm up, send your right heel back. Bring both hands down onto the floor and step your right leg back, warrior two. Keep your front knee bent. And then extended warrior variation, placing your left forearm onto your left thigh and bringing your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your left thigh by your hip. Pressing down into your left leg as you breathe in, lifting your side ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from right hip. Breathe in and lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, gliding your left shoulder away from left hip. Feel as if you're anchoring into the edge of your right foot. And then breathe in. Keep lengthening. Feel your lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Chest is moving to chin. And as you exhale, feel as if you're gliding your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Interlock. On the breath, you're sliding your left arm under your left thigh. Reach it around and bind it with your right hand. And as you breathe out, as you roll your chest open, glide your right shoulder back, glide both shoulders back. That's stronger than you want it to be. Place your left hand onto the floor by your foot, or place your left hand onto a block by your foot. And as you press your left foot to floor, breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right leg as you glide both shoulders down. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. From here, coming into lizard. So bring both hands down onto the floor on the inside of your left foot. And then be on the ball. So you're reaching forward on the ball of your right foot. Reach back your right heel away from you. Both hands are inside of your left foot. As you reach back into your right leg, press your left foot to floor. And as you breathe in, gliding, chest is lifting as you glide your ribs forward. And as you breathe out, folding forward, bend the elbows. Press your left foot to floor. And then breathe in, lengthen your left ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel. Feel as if your left sit bone is reaching down. You're going further, bend the elbows and bring your forearms down to the floor. Or you can bring your forearms down onto a block if you have a block. If that is stronger than you want it to be, place your right knee to the floor and release the back. So working in what the part of this pose that's right for you. You can do one part. And then breathe in, reach back into your right heel and lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right heel away from you, send your left sit bone back. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release, placing your right knee to the floor. From here, pushing the floor away as you ease your body up slightly. Bring your left hand, left forearm onto your left thigh, traction in your left thigh forward. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm is up, open the right side of your body, twisting warrior, twisting lunge. And as you breathe out, bring in your right elbow over your left thigh and knee. Make a fist with right hand, place your left hand on top. Pressing down into your right shin and breathe in, lift, lengthen your ribs away from right hip. And as you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. And breathe in, you're lengthening your ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, relax both shoulders away from ears. On the next breath, moving belly forward away from pelvis. And exhale, release. Release the hands and bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your right leg back. Your next pose is pigeon. So you're reaching your right leg back and bringing your left foot across towards the right edge of your mat. From here, bearing down into pelvis, and as you breathe in, you're lifting and lengthening the ribs forward. Forward bend. And as you exhale, you fold forward, folding forward over your left shin. Your feet are active. Now feel this right from pelvic bowl. Breathe in and lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, send your right leg back. Reach back into your right big toe. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Twisting pigeon towards your left thigh. Left hand is by left hip. Reach the hand away from that hip. You're pressing back into your right leg. Your right arm is coming up. The arm comes over your left thigh. Find a sickling shape through the right side of your body. So lengthen your right leg away from you. And then balloon the breath into your right side ribs. And as you breathe out, folding over your left thigh. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen your ribs forward away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you fold over your left thigh, reach your right leg back, both feet active. Now connect your breath with your spot, deep breath. And exhale, release. Walking your hands back to center. Curl the toes under of your right foot. And then step your left leg back and walk your feet forward towards your hands. Push your feet all the way forward, keeping the neck relaxed as you come up to stand. And now you're all ready for the other side. Warrior two. Breathe in, step your left leg back for warrior two. Your feet about 3.5 feet away from you. Your back foot, your left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat, lining up the front heel after the back foot. Arms reach out to the side. Back of the skull aligns with sacrum. Archer. Inhale, stretch your right arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around and bind the hands, or use a strap to bind the hands. Or use your left arm to tuck your right elbow up. Press into your right foot as you breathe in, lift and lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right elbow up, glide your left shoulder down. And breathe in, lift your sternum as if you're moving chest to chin. Now as you breathe out, keep reaching your right elbow up, but soften your right shoulder away from right ear. One more breath, deep breath, lift up. You're unlocking the shoulders as you lengthen elbows, right elbow to sky. And exhale, shoulders down. Inhale, release. Floating your arms out to side, warrior two. Your next pose is reverse warrior. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm up, open left side of your body. And as you breathe out, your left arm comes below or above your left knee, not onto your knee, and your right arm reaches over right hip. Your back is squeaky, bring your left hand higher up. Now press into your left leg, and then breathe in, lift, lengthening out of your left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, that right arm reaches over right hip. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Feeling this from pelvic bowl, breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. As you press your right foot to the floor, right arm lengthens over right hip. Breathe into lower back and feel your lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Bend your right knee and lift your ribs away from your right thigh as you reach your right arm over right hip. Use your right arm, breathe in to ease your body up and reach your arms out to the side. Your next pose is triangle. Straightening your right leg. As you breathe in, you're lengthening your right arm forward. The arm is coming down towards the floor, the ankle, the shin, the calf, and your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. That right hand can also be on a block. Now feel for pressing into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lifting, lengthening right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, slightly roll your chest open as you reach your left fingertips to the sky. Feel for pressing down into the edge of your left foot and breathe in, lengthening ribs up away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as your right arm lengthens down, stretching your left arm up. Fingertips are reaching to sky. Relax your neck if you can. And breathe in. Draw your chest up. Feel this opening right across your sternum as you move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening. Reach up with the fingertips of your left hand as your right arm reaches down. Place your left hand onto your left hip. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand onto the floor. 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the right side. Half moon. As you breathe in, glide your body forward. Lift your left leg up and then reach it back. Reach out with the heels and flex the toes towards your shin. If you can go further, as you roll your chest open towards the left, reaching your left arm out and up towards the sky. And as you press down into your right leg, breathe in and lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reaching that left leg back, reach out with your heels. That left arm is reaching towards the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel for opening up. Keep sending that left leg back. Keep reaching that left arm up. Last breath in this. Your right foot presses to floor. And as you breathe in, lifting your right ribs away from that right hip. Now send your left leg back as you reach your left arm to sky. Then release. Your hands are down either side of your front foot. From here, bring in your extended warrior variation. So bring your right forearm onto your right thigh. Reach your left arm up. And then slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right hip by the hip crease. Pressing down into your right leg and breathe in. Lift your ribs away from that right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Feel as if you're pressing back into your left leg. And then breathe in traction, belly away from your pelvis. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Anchor into your right foot. And then breathe in, glide. Feel as if you're gliding your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Interlock. On the next breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh. Bind it with the left arm by your right hip. And as you breathe out, slightly rolling your chest forward and opening out towards the left. You can place your right hand onto the floor or the right hand onto the block by your foot. That's stronger than you want it to be. And then breathe in, glide your ribs forward by your right thigh. And as you breathe out, gliding both shoulders down, away from your ears. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, moving shoulders down. From here, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot and place your left knee to the floor. Setting up the twisting lunge. From here, placing your right hand onto your right thigh. And as you breathe in, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, bring your left elbow over your right thigh. Make a fist with your left hand. Right hand is on top. You can have hands into prayer position. Pressing into your left leg, left shin, and then lengthen the ribs away from left hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. As you breathe in, keep moving your belly forward, away from pelvis. And as you twist to the right, exhale, gliding right shoulder away from right hip. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, glide your right sit bone back. Both feet still active. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down so that they are on the inside of your right leg. Is your right foot slightly towards the right? And then just reach your left leg back, reaching back into heels. From here, your next pose is lizard or mancoon stretch. Your hands are to the floor. Your left leg is reaching back, you're reaching back into left heel. Press back into your left leg and then breathe in, gliding the ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, just allow your body to hover over the edge of the mat. You can bend the elbows. And if you can go further, bend the elbows and bring your forearms down onto the floor. Press your right foot to floor and breathe in. Glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel back. This is stronger than you want it to be. Place your left knee to the floor. Right foot is active. Press your right foot down and breathe in. Keep stretching, lengthening your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, send your sit bone back, reaching back into your left heel. Inhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So bring your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat. Reaching your left leg straight back. Foot flat on the floor. From here, feet are active. As you breathe down into pelvis, breathe in and lift and lengthen, belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward over your right shin. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, exhale as you fold. Feet still active. Now connect your breath with your spot. Deep breath. And exhale, exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Twisting shoelace towards your left, towards your right thigh. Right hand is by hip, reach the hand about 12, 15 inches away from that hip. Feel as if you're pressing back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, lifting your left arm up, the left arm comes over your right thigh. Now lengthen your left leg away from you. And as you breathe in, lengthen your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your right thigh. Feet still active. As you breathe in, you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your left leg back. If you can, bring your left hip closer to the floor. Aim for that. And then breathe in. Keep lengthening ribs forward away from sacrum. And exhale as you inhale, release. Push the floor away and breathe in as you come all the way up. From here, you're coming into a straddle split. So you're reaching your legs out towards the side in straddle. And sometimes if you sit on a block or a cushion, it just helps to open into lower back and hips a little bit more. So if you've got a little small block, you can sit like so. It just helps to open into hips, take some of the tension out away from your hamstrings and that. So you have a little block or a little cushion, just do that, and it just helps to open up a little bit. So from here, pressing down, first of all, stretching your right thigh away from you. You'll be stretching towards the left side. So moving your left thigh away from you. And then breathing, left hand is down by your inside of your left leg. As you reach your right leg away from you, breathe in and stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over right hip. Breathe into lower, sit bones are pressing down and you're lengthening out of your left side. As you reach your right leg away from you, reach your right arm over right hip. On the next breath, lift your chest and move your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, that right arm reaches over right. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, keep stretching, lengthening out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, as you fold, bring your hands down either side of your left leg. Now as you breathe in, lift your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you're moving your chest towards your left shin. Keep moving your right leg away from you. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you pull. Use your hands, breathe in, pushing the floor away, breathing in as you come up. Doing the other side. Your left leg lengthens out towards the left. Your right hand is down on the inside of your right leg. Pressing down into left sit bones, breathe in, stretch your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, lengthen the left arm over left here. Press into your right sit bone and breathe and stretch out of your right side. Whilst lengthening your left leg away from you, reach your left arm over left. As you press your sit bones down, breathe in and lengthen out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, your left arm reaches over left. Deep breath, inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis, feel your chest as it moves to chin. And as you breathe out, folding over your right thigh, hands either side of your right leg. Left foot is active, you're lengthening your left leg away from you. Now breathe in and lift your belly away from top of your right thigh. Pull belly in, exhale as you fold towards your right thigh. Breathe into lower back and feel for lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Your next pose is a forward bend. So your hands are forward, your legs are lengthening out towards the side. Sit bones pressing down, breathe in and lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Keep lengthening your legs away from you, exhale as you move. Press your sit bones back to floor and breathing in, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you move. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale as you move. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back. And have your hands by your hips, and then ease the tension away from your legs. Don't just don't come straight out, just ease it away. Lie down on your backs. From here, bring your hands down by your hips, bend the knees, draw the knees towards the chest, and then straighten your legs. Your hands are behind the thighs, the calves, or your heels. Push your lower back to floor, and then breathe in into lower back. Now as you breathe out, pull your belly in and move your belly away from pelvis. Your feet, they're over your head, forehead. Breathe into lower back, deep breath, spreading ribs. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, keep feeling for lengthening. You're lengthening your legs up, but you're pressing your lower back to the floor. Keep pressing your lower back down. It wants to leave the floor. So breathe in, breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, press your lower back to the floor, but pull your belly in. Your hamstrings are very, very tight, bend the knees slightly. Last breath here, deep breath. Pull your belly in and press your lower back. Feel as if you're lengthening your sit bones away. Inhale, release, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Can stay here with the soles of your feet to the floor, or the soles of your feet together, or lengthen your legs away from you. If you've been standing for a lot of the day, you can turn around and move to the wall, have your sit bones up to the wall, and your legs reaching up towards the ceiling. It's reversing the flow of blood and in terms of your body. Now, then relax your arms by your side and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes as you lie down in your final pose in Shavasana. So relax the back of your head, the skull bones, and feel as if you're taking any energy, any tension out of the back of the skull. So let that go completely, and then relax the front of your forehead. Eyes are relaxed, eye sockets, side of eyes, back of eyes. And feel as if you're looking straight up into the darkness, as if you're looking through your third eye. Relax your nose. And then feel the images that are occurring for you as you're here in this moment. Relax your face, relax your jaw. A good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. And without forcing it, just become aware of what you're feeling. Feeling the physical sensations of what comes up for you. The emotional sensations that are arising for you. Relax your neck. And let your shoulders soften down away from your ears. Feeling as if you're relaxing your collarbones, your scapula. So let go of your upper back. Feel your back as it spreads. Relax your mid-back. As you work towards your lower back, slightly tuck tailbones. Feel as if you're lengthening sit bones away from you and you're releasing into your lower vertebrae. Your lower back might get closer to the floor as you let go. Relaxing glutes. Relax pelvis, and then relax the back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Relax the front of your thighs, quadriceps. So relax these, you've worked these a lot today. Relax your knees. And relax your calves. Feel as your calves opens up, you get more of your legs coming to the floor. Relax your shins. Relax ankles and feet, and relax your toes. Relax your belly. As you relax your belly, feel how it opens up into your lower vertebrae. Feel your back getting closer towards the floor. And you're drawing more energy from the earth, moving this through your body. Soften your thorax and the area around your heart. Serves this really important purpose in protecting your heart and lungs, but we can use this as shielding. So try to just soften this area so that you're not shielding yourself or from others. Relax your throat. Now relax your arms, your shoulders and triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows and relax your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. Just let them be free. Still the mind. Let go of your ligaments, let go of the muscles, and just let yourself be held completely as if falling into the arms of someone, something that you feel so at ease with. Feeling yourself really in a space that is super safe. A space that accepts you for what you are, for who you are. A space that nourishes and feeds you. Feel the moving, that kind of loving energy into your body, the energy of acceptance. And when you're in that space, that environment, there's very little space for you to engage in self-persecution, for you to engage in that whole process of hate and self-hate. So in this space, start in that process of healing yourself from inside out and using your breath and allowing yourself to be a shiny beacon of what is possible, what can be, as we move towards healing the world. So as you lie here now, begin to feel the energy as it eases back into your body, beginning to move fingertips, tips of toes, and give yourself a moment or two just to feel, staying for a moment and noticing how your body feels. Scan your body from tips of toes, through to fingertips, edges of skin, through to the crown of your head. Allow yourself to be ultra sensitive so that you just know, what is going on for you. And as you breathe that energy into your body. Let it move into your cells. When you exhale it, let go completely. On the next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. On the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards the chest. If your body decides that's what it wants, roll to the side, side to side, forward and back. And when you're all done, roll to your left side. Keeping your neck relaxed, bring your right hand to the floor, flatten your right hand on the floor by your chest, and then breathe in. Push the floor away, exhale as you come all the way up, using your left hand to support your head and your hands together, the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Give yourself a moment. Notice how your body feels and congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. And we finish together with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste.